Hey everyone, this is a direct message from Dr. Darina Shine. I am so grateful for the purchase of the book, Dr. Darina Shine's Book of Inspirational Quotes and Wisdom. I give a shout out and send a positive shout out to those who have DM'd, emailed, bought, purchased, downloaded, rented the stream of audiobooks and ebooks that you have. I am so thankful. And this is the way that I'm showing my gratitude. I am so excited for you to dive in and hopefully find the video, the audio to be something valuable that inspires your soul. And if you enjoy the read, I would be honored if you consider leaving a brief review on either Amazon, Goodreads website, or wherever you find it, Spotify, Kindle, Overdrive, wherever you are looking at the video. It helps independent authors. And feel free to contact me with the social media, Dr. Darina Shine, on all platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Black Planet, so many more, Lemonade. I mean, it's a lot of them out there. And let me know your thoughts. And also, I just want to share with you, emotionally, this journey has been very hard for me, even though I understand that there is a lot going on. There's a lot of growth happening. There are some people who I just knew would be here right now to see this day happen for me. You know, I don't want to make this a red carpet affair where, you have hundreds of people in one area and it's just chaotic and crazy. And I just want to make it personal. I want to make it intimate. I want to share with you that, the love that you are showing me, I am showing back to you because the journey has been so extreme. And again, like I said, there are people that I thought would be here today that are still around me, that still are connected to me, but in some way, shape, or form, they are not exclusively a part of this journey. And I guess it's because sometimes you got to take the journey alone, you and your higher power and a God source of your understanding, your ancestor team, whatever you believe in. That is the thing that's going to get you across the threshold, and you cannot stop. See, you can't stop the journey just because they chose not to jump on the bandwagon with you and move on with you. Sometimes you got to go at it alone. Sometimes you got to continue to pray and meditate over their goodwill and the growth of their understanding and hope they eventually get it. But you cannot stop living your life. Call it selfish if that's what you choose. But to me, I call that influence. I call it inspiration. I call it you only live once. We only got one life to live here. So why not live it to the best of your capacity? And anyone who tries to prevent that or distract that from happening for you, they really are not there for your best benefit. And then why would you give up an area of success waiting on someone else to come and be a part of what you are doing? You don't need to. You need to jump in it, pull your bootstraps up, stick your chest out, hold your head high, and make it happen. And then, what happens, happens. But never, ever, ever, ever allow someone else to take your mission and your vision and your purpose and your dream away from you because they're stuck and stagnated where they are. And nobody has ever forced anyone to make a decision for their lives that was not a part of their fundamental decision making. They made the choice. They made the decision. I can't say that doing this a different way would have resulted in a better option for me. I'm just grateful that I was able to withstand the option and the lessons that I had to get in order to be here. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not blaming the system. I'm not blaming racism. I'm not blaming poverty. I'm not blaming somebody else, jumping and swapping vibration. I am just grateful to be in my right mind to tell my story, because so many have not been able to do so. So with that, this is just a wonderful time. This is a great time. It's a time full of inspiration for me. It is a time full of acknowledgement, gratitude. Humility. It's a humbling experience to see, all the love that humanitarian ethics can show us. Just reaching out to a stranger to hear their story, just to see if you have something in common. And then before you know it, you have a closer bond with people you've never met than the people who have been in your life the entire time. I keep hearing Life Jennings. It's a humbling experience. It's a humbling experience. And I want you to know that, you don't have to be all out there and acting this or that. You can still be who you are. And that's one thing I've learned, that being who I am has gotten me way further in life than being someone who I wasn't, because it was too difficult to play the role. I needed to learn a script when the script was already within me. And I say to you, the inspiration is within you. Never, never, ever allow someone else to take that away. Because when they do, you live in Never, Never Land, right next to Peter Pan, because nobody wants to grow old. Those fellas live in Never, Never Land, right next to Peter Pan. Yeah, don't be that. Don't do that. Not to you, not to your legacy, not to the hope and inspiration that you want to leave for the legacy that you've built. So again, as I sign the signatures to my thank you notepad that helps you with your journal, this is what is going to help you write down and jot down the specifics that you find from the 6 chapters in the book. It's a very short-lived book, very powerful and intimate setting. And it's something that makes you think, what would you do in this situation? And that's what the book is all about. And I thank you. I'm not going to hold you long. We really appreciate you. And you know how to get in touch with me. If you purchase the book, you can email me, shinedarina@gmail.com. And I will definitely get back to you with a keepsake and get that information out to you so that we can continue to stay in touch with each other. And you have a great, great rest of your night, your day, your midday, wherever you are at in the world. And we'll see you next time.